that shit sick. What playbook we are? Okay. My boy, you back running pit? We go try Detroit.
Mike, I seen you on the video over there walking, man. I seen you. Yeah. So it wasn't nothing. It was light. That's light work.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to Week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They begin with a quick throw out left. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this defense for the Raiders, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And statistician, we ended up
can you watch this
and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury. I'm having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable.
Spit it out again. That's on him. Talk to his son.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An early top test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Cooper. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Sometimes you just got to marvel how these guys can throw the football. He aimed at everything he had, and it was right on the money. Now Cooper looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Come on, baby. End zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Wait, you on Twitch or YouTube? I forgot.
I'm on YouTube right now.
Cooper will look to throw it. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Come on, fam. Bruh.
The 40. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown. points.
How much James Harden had last night?
First quarter touchdown here.
Well, there's no guarantee that all the points they score in opening weekend
Yeah,
are
like
going to
12 points.
be the average all
Right,
year long.
right. Let me look.
They're certainly starting to set that type of a pace, and what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents.
I just kept him off my feet altogether.
Because these guys don't put points.
They can keep piling on the points like this.
I think they can if they're
He had
prepared to
16.
adjust and adapt,
Wait,
because
no.
they won't see the same defenses
bad.
week in and week out.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
He has 16, 11, and 6.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down
The game before he had 12. And then the reason I kept him off altogether is because the points so far, like, up and down, but the assists are 2.
The Broncos onto the field.
His
ready to
assists
start the
went
next drive.
11, 4, and 6.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be
What the
called
fuck
a
am I
measuring
supposed to do
stick
with
game.
them?
But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick
What
game
Derek
with
White
a
do?
little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little
I'm
extra
not
to
Brogdon
them.
talking about damn shit.
But I like where this game is situated
Derek White,
because
Brogdon
in
been
this
hooping,
stage of the
man.
season, it
Yeah,
has a
Brogdon been
little
the
extra
one hooping.
juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or
He
break.
kinda got
if this
that
were,
same-
let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Like, you fucking the whole shit on you all time. You need to go
They
to
run
sleep.
with Thomas. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
He had 13, 15, and 4. 13, 16, so.
Coming up here looking for
6
3 yards
rebounds,
to
1
pick up the
rebound,
first.
2 rebounds, and then 2 assists, 1 assist, 2 assists.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. Past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First
That's
connection there
Brogdon
of
really
the afternoon
excited.
for
He come
those
out
two,
and
and it's
for
good
them.
for a first down.
Right.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down, and then some.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now Cooper on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Oh, come on,
First
baby.
shot in there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter, obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Thomas. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 39. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was
You take that
drawn.
95 speed running back,
This is
bro.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Back to the 3-yard
Yeah.
line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No, that ain't him. He didn't take it. That was a long time. See? Oh, that's the wrong running back.
Here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. They'll try and sneak it here. So no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To get 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Gay now set to kick it off. Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Now a hit.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, what the fuck?
And I think he was able to get back on it. He was.
Oh, my God.
So they will get the ball after all. But
Oh, he
that could have been a
fumbled that.
disaster.
As I look down at the sideline and see the special teams coach, you can just see those shoulders sagging, can't you?
Absolutely.
You talk about having some great emotion going. Think about the elation he was feeling on the return. Everything synced up well, blocked well, everything was going great. And then they end up dropping the football.
And a nice job, though, to make that football come out defensively.
It was. Give them credit for making that happen. And boy, I just feel the pain of that poor guy on the sidelines. All diagrammed well, and it ends up poorly.
Now Thomas.
Get in there, Rook.
A good pick
Come on,
up there,
baby.
7 yards, and it's going to be second.
Be hungry.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Looking to throw. Cooper. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign as his guys are able to extend
Woo,
their lead.
shit.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
You play decent, what the fuck?
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Make him pay, y'all. You bring that bitch out again.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
He's playing with us.
Tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net. Yards. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got it.
That's frequency. That nigga right open.
Touchdown, Raiders. But Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Raiders 14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
On 2nd down, it's Thomas. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Thomas, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Thomas has got it. Complete. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
From the 38, Cooper. This is Smith with a grab. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Cooper now. Throwing on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Thomas, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end. He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big pickup of 38. Well, one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant. That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. To the air again, Prescott. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Odell Beckham. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. On is the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Operating from the gun, Cooper. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good.
He's got a man, complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. It's a gain of 34.
46-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down, even though he's still in the pocket. He had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. But to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling, finding room at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the...
The tackle made back in his own 49.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
47.
Prescott to throw it. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Prescott to throw on fourth. He'll look downfield for Waller. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Cooper.
Fuck. Why did I wait so late? Being green.
He was hit just as he left that. And now it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw is Cooper on 3rd down. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. 37 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. For Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy,
come on,
enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
And points certainly not at a premium here.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now Prescott on 4th down.
Go,
This
Rick!
one is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Cooper throwing to start the drive. And that is Cooper.
Let's fucking go, man. Way to stay in there.
A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
In there, man. Let's fucking go, man.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Let that nigga fumble.
Cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air and ball ultimately fell incomplete. It caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown Raiders. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. As the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Cooper. And it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Cooper to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Raiders 28.
The Broncos send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final.
Come on, JC, dog. The fuck?
First down there, but it's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game.
God damn, bro.
Lead. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
46.
Now Prescott. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Now a pass home downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 53 yards. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. As the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
First down, Broncos.
Here's Cooper. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And
come on, baby. You right there.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Cooper looks to throw. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be
on, man. What y'all doing right there?
Trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Cooper will look to throw it. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete.
Right there, fellas. He had the perfect play.
Falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This will be taken at the 10. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Going up top. And this is caught at the 20. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
They fucking cooking me. They beat us.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Ooh. I would be hot. Hell yeah.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll send Beckham in motion right. To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he whips that one incomplete there. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletion.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Prescott now.
That shit,
It's
bro.
going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Send me Barnes back.
Close Valdez-Scantling. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Raiders have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Alright, send it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
No, I like man. I thought you played, man. I told her, no, let me play, Oh, that's why he left.
Now as they will
You
send
beat him?
this one away.
That's why he left.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee.
He said that
and
a
he'll
month
take
ago.
over at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead.
I don't even know who I played next.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll keep it on the ground.
Bro, what the fuck?
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Caught by Dosage. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. The slot man in motion right. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Bruh.
It's Thomas. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Damn.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Back to throw. And it's in.
What the fuck, man?
Couldn't connect. Trying to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
You know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
What you say?
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
I just want the Dirk's name in the chat.
He's back to throw. He'll buy some time right.
In the chat, the voice chat.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
That's a good-ass game.
Back to throw.
This nigga failed that bitch, man. God damn, man.
Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Fuck.
Wow. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with an interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people make winning plays with the offense trying to get it done.
I don't know. I don't smell nothing.
Nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
Damn,
and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it as a touchdown. Obviously, John, such an well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see.
Send it, Martin.
Raiders pick it up. And he's got some space here.
Sure.
And that should just about do it. They return
Yeah, okay, man.
sealing it with a
You
defensive
send it, Martin.
touchdown. The offense had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
I'm lying.
And you can
know what you're
put your
talking
hands
about.
on the ball here as
When
the
I
kicks
turn this
away
shit
from
off,
the fumble return.
You was up 2-3 touchdowns.
I thought you up 17.
Elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it up to 25 on the touchback.
Takes me fucking.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Yeah,
Break right now. This one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things in this ball game, but
you had that breakout. I had Marvin Harrison.
You would have to think that's going to be something
getting
you're
back
going to
to
discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out?
This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Well, Prescott here to throw.
This nigga cute. First time, bro.
And he takes
Cute this nigga, bro. Off nothing.
his final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
As our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lanyard, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot
We'll be
of
back
happy
in the
faces
block.
heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And understandably so, not only did they get the win,